to begin the day with the India mixed recurve archery team giving the contingent some good news in the Paris Olympics 2024 because Dheeraj Bommadevara and Ankita Bhagat have managed to beat Indonesia 5-1 in the round of 16 and they have now entered the quarterfinals in the mixed recurve archery team event. Now, the first set was won by the Indians and they had established a decent lead. But in the next couple of games, there was a bit of a close affair in that. Indonesia shot well, but unfortunately, when you look at it, one of the Indonesians shot a 9. Ankita Pakat was also finding the mark today, and Dheeraj Bommadevara also found the mark. And that is why the second set was then tied. It then became 3-1. Then in the third set, they managed to win by a point, and that is why they managed to make it 5-1 and enter the quarterfinals of the mixed recurve archery team event. So this is one good news that has begun with the Paris Olympics today, because yesterday's disaster is still lingering over the contingent, and that is why now they will be aiming to ensure that they get some good news from archery. Remember, archery is not given India very good news in the Paris Olympics. The men's singles event is gone. So that is why it is going to be very, very important that Dheeraj Bommadevara at least ends the tournament on a high. But it is not going to be easy in the quarterfinals because they are going to face the winner of the Spain versus China encounter. If China wins or Spain wins, they will take on India in the quarterfinals. And considering the pedigree of China, they are always there as one of the top teams along with South Korea. Look, in archery, it is very simple. South Korea is the dominant team across the sport. Then there is daylight, and then there is China and the rest of the world. That is how the situation is when you have to look at recurve archery. India will need a miracle to beat China if that is the case, if they make it to the quarterfinals as well. Spain, on the other hand, can cause some upsets, but then they are not a team that you will fancy them to beat China at this point in time. So South Korea are the dominant nation. India, on the other hand, they have had a lot of ups and downs in this particular recurve archery event because Dheeraj Bommadevara went out by 2.4 centimeters in the singles event. Ankita Bhagat had a very horrible time in the team event as well. Now in the mixed team event, when you look at it, she will be very, very important. And considering the fact that after this event, you have very few events to look forward to by which archery can give you a realistic chance of a medal. Technically, we didn't put archery as one of the medal contenders primarily because of the Chinese and South Korean factor in it. So that is why it was a fantastic effort indeed. A good start to the day by Dheeraj Bommadevara and Ankita Pakat. They now are in the quarterfinals. All the medal rounds and the knockout matches are going to begin from today evening onwards. So India features in the evening time. We knew that they will make it at least to the quarterfinals. But beyond that, you will need loads and loads of luck and a miracle in that sense. So India await the winner of the Spain versus China encounter. Let's see how that is the thing. When is the quarterfinal? Sahil is asking. If you have to ask me, it starts from the evening time, Sahil, somewhere around 6 o'clock at this point it will begin. Then the medal rounds will begin from 7. 7 o'clock onwards, the medal rounds will be. India is in contention for the bronze. They will have a shoot off. So, in that sense, yes, 5:45, Sarachandra. Thank you so much. Naveen Maun is saying 5:45. 5:45 p.m. IST, you are going to see the mixed recurve archery quarterfinals. The medal rounds will happen around 7 p.m. IST if India qualifies for that. But for that, they need a good amount of luck for that. And that is why. Why delay in shooting? Alchemist Glimpse is saying, well, I think in the skeet event, there has been a delay of close to half an hour. Primarily, I think because of the weather conditions, that's why there is a delay. Otherwise, if you look at what is happening in the 25-meter rapid pistol event, yes, Sarachandra, I did say it was 7 p.m. IST. That's when you're going to see the medal events happen. So, if India qualifies for that, if India doesn't qualify, then India's mixed team event also ends by 5:45 p.m. then. So, that is the way we are looking at it. Now, you have got one event to look forward to at 3:30 p.m. IST, and that is Manu Bakar and Isha Singh in the 25-meter rapid pistol event. In the precision event, Isha Singh has been fantastic. She's been third position. In one series alone, she shot 10. and that is why it is a fantastic, fantastic achievement. Isha Singh, but remember, there is still the rapid rounds to go. Manu Bakar has not yet started, but she will start very shortly. 3:30 p.m. You will come to know what is the situation with the 25-meter rapid pistol. Will Manu Bakar qualify for a third Olympic final in a different discipline, or will we see a bit of a surprise? We have South Korea, China, but the other 8 down is easiest draw. Look, I will say again, you may have an easy draw, but it doesn't guarantee you a medal. Satvik Sairaj, Lakshya Sen, if you look at PV Sindhu, HS Pranoy, Satvik Sairaj, Rankireti, Chirag Shetty in badminton, they had a very easy draw. But when they came with the toughest opponents in the round of 16 in the quarterfinals, they lost, didn't they? Lakshya Sen had the most difficult draw, and now he seems to be one of their prime contenders at this point in time for at least a badminton medal. But he faces, he will now have a huge issue with Chou Tien-chen. Remember, their head-to-head record is 3-1. Chou Tien-chen leads 3-1. The last time Lakshya Sen beat him, if memory serves me right, was 2019 All England. So that is why let's hope it happens. So Spain has gotten off to a good start. So let's see how that happens. It's 2-0, but never count out the Chinese. Spain also can pull off a miracle. Remember, when we thought that the Netherlands will not upset India that much, they demolished them 6-0 in the women's team event. So never say never with whatever is happening in the world of recurve archery. You make it to the quarterfinals, you made it there, great. Semi-finals, then you will have that shoot off. In the shoot off, we know that India struggles under pressure. So let's see how it goes. So at this point in time, when you look at it, things are going well in the daytime. But as we know, when it's night, India gets bad news in the Paris Olympics. It's happened for 2-3 consecutive days now. Swapnil Kusale started well yesterday, but towards the night time, it was disaster for the Indian contingent. So Lakshay will win for sure. He's in good form. Naveen Mohan is saying, but Chou Tien-chen's also in good form, my friend. And if he beats Chou Tien-chen, which is a possibility, he could face Victor Axelsen, the Great Dane. And today's chances in hockey, Sarat Chandra, it looks bleak for India, but never say never. It may be a close game. We only hope Australia don't raise their A game and ensure that they don't beat us by a big margin. Whenever Australia has come, the Kookaburras have always managed to decimate India in hockey. And I don't know, I don't recollect when it was the last time we defeated Australia in the Olympics. So that's the way we look at it. Can we expect a medal from Aditya Ashok, Aditya Saxena Singh? Golf, very difficult. Very, very difficult in golf. And I think because of the Paris course and because of the weather conditions that's there, it's going to be very, very difficult in that sense. Hyderabad News Studio is saying only Koreans are unanimous in archery. Post that India, Mexico, and China all are in the same bracket of winning medals. Potentially, India had more chance of winning medals. Sure, Mexico is there. There's also Colombia who do well, but the problem is India in major events somehow they tend to freeze under pressure. So that is why it's going to be a thing. Ankur Nalande is saying, sir, Lakshay today analyze him well. As I said, Lakshya Sen is the only Indian who's looking in great touch in the Paris Olympics. His win against Jonathan Christie is going to be really, really a boost in his confidence. But Chou Tien-chen is a different capability altogether. 3-1 he leads. Sure, Christie's also had a positive head-to-head, but I think here Lakshya Sen is looking in good confidence, and that is why he is going to, I think, give him a good fight. Let's hope Lakshya Sen remains the lone Indian in the fray for the semi-finals. Let's see how that happens. And why didn't I cover the Olympics? Rana was saying, well, I had to hold the fort here. So let's see how that happens. So at this point, I think Spain are looking good to upset China. Let's see how that goes. So I'll be back at around 3:30 to give you the latest from what is happening in shooting. So let's hope for the best. And what about Indian relay team chance? Anish boy, no. It's very difficult. I can understand if it was the Asian Games, I can understand it was the Commonwealth, but here you're facing the Carib nations and the Americans. It's very tough in the 4x in the relay event. So let's see how that happens. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget to download the Sports Tak mobile app for all the information you need, English and Hindi. As far as Tajinder Pal Singh Toor and Priyanka Chaudhary are concerned, very difficult. Very, very difficult indeed. So bye-bye. See you soon. More sporting events coming your way.